I feel like I am an alien in the world. Everything that I talk can't be connected with other people and don't and was not understood by other people. And the tones of talking of mine is very different from other people's tones. In our campus, in our university, when last week we had a uh, last week we have a get together seminar, and when all the students get a student and some PhD student tried to uh, share their research topics, and before that we just get together to have some pizzas. The pizza is too sweet, so I don't like sweet pizzas. I like Domino's. I don't know where they bought the pizza is sweet. I don't like it, and I see that the man, the old man just across my office, I uh, can as well. I was so surprised because he is my supervisor. So he is a grandfather supervisor of my supervisor. So I kind of respect him that maybe he is a very, very great man. And although his office is just across my office, I frequently saw him in the past, but we never talked together. Sometimes I just walk by, and then and sometimes he would say hello to me, and sometimes he would. He would just smile to me. So sometimes I say hello to him, and he just don't reply at all. So last week when he get to the seminar and with me together, so I was so happy that finally I have a chance to talk with him, and maybe we can know more about each other, and then maybe in the future, then when we get together, I can say hi to him. But so and since he is the presenter of the seminar, so he said he just said that all the students welcome to this PhD seminar, and we are going to student will share what their PhDs are doing in just in layman's words, and then these things is useful to you when you just several years later, maybe 10 years later, when you left university, when you left the university, you go to industry, or you still as a researcher, and when something came across, then you would realize that, oh, I heard about this 10 years ago in this seminar about someone else's research on it. When he talks about like this, like a presenter, I just looked very, very attentively at him, very, very, very cautious, very earnestly at him. I wanted him to see me. I wanted him to pay attention to me, but he just say what he want to say. I just feel that I am a middle-aged single woman. If I stare at a man like that, maybe he would think that I am trying to lure him. But but it is not. I'm just wanted because finally I think he is might be a very great professor here, and I would like him to talk something very sensitive, and talk something very sensible, and very great, and can be very inspiring. So I paid very earnestly looked at him, and just so respectedly looked at him, and just didn't get what I want. I just turns out what he said not a just like a joke, just like a small talk. So I was and just feels like, oh, I looked so respectfully to him, but what I get is only this very casual talk looks that makes me feel like I am luring him to look so earnestly. So that is the moment I feel like I am the alien to the I am the alien to the world. I am the alien to the university. Another thing. This is the first thing that when someone famous is talking, then I looked very very respectable at him, but he don't so respect for at all. And then another thing is when I go to the seminar, I am the presenter presenting my PhD, and I talked my research. I talked about how these top conference papers they did the wrong things and they presented the wrong things, and I discovered they are wrong. What they have do wrong, and my paper was rejected. I talked it very passionately and very loudly, and it is just when I talked like this, no one resonate with me. Looks like no one resonate with me, and then I talked. Why this thing? This is so computationally expensive, but nothing value in it. I talked like that, then so loudly and so passionately and so energetically, and all these people down the seats, no one have any resonance to me. That makes me feel like that maybe they didn't understand what I talk. Then I talk repeated again, and until one Chinese PhD student just left. Oh, then I realized maybe I'm not doing great, and but I see other white people and the British people, they just looked at me very curiously, but they are in a very casual way. But I am very energetically way. And then I just that time I just feel like why I being so energetic and so loudly. That is my personality. Wherever I go, whenever I present myself, I would talk very loudly. That is to showing that I am very confident. I am very confident about my discoveries, and talk very passionately to show that I am very genuine to talk myself, so confident and genuine, just talk very loud and passionately. But other people don't match my atmosphere, and then it feels like, oh, I am so strange. And then I think it is still quite good that quite acceptable that other white people, they just watched and then just no questions, but nobody has any questions. So I just talk something sensible. I don't know whether they understand at all. So it's like me, looks like that every PhD student or every professor, they are just making a living to do research. But I am the challenger. When I do research, I just will beat other people. So I can fight this. So many people are idiots. So many people are rubbish. And so I makes me so different from other people. That moment I feel that I am so alien. And then I think it is still acceptable that other people just not resonate maybe. But the most miserable way is the Asian people, the Malaysia. Then after I read research, the Malaysia professor who is Malaysia, he goes to presenting himself, and he just don't like me because I sit at the front seat, and he presented a face that don't like me. That Malaysian man, although he looks like his name is John C, and he just like not a Chinese name, but he looks exactly like a Chinese man. So I just think this Chinese man, this Malaysian man, is just very Asian, and will because I am different, so he will despise me. It looks like I am just like a clown. I should present myself, and no one resonated me. And so this Asian man would laugh at me, or not laugh, and he would scorn me. He would despise me. So this is the second thing, a third thing that I feel I am an alien. And also the third thing that I feel alien is in the world that I always look to myself, my inner heart. I think although I have been in relationships, but I think there is very little. I have never looked to someone else, to someone in eye to eye in my previous relationships. All these memes, all these the things like we are in a relationship, but I have never looked at them eye to eye. And some I think. That is one of my classmates, that man, the first man, that he even cried that I said that I am despising him. And then I think my present boyfriend, I would look him eye to eye because he is very beautiful. But he's not that I am looking at him. It's just that I'm looking at something that at someone that I think is very, very beautiful. So it is also, yeah, I am very, very self-centered person, as a very, very very, very selfish person. I when I yeah, just I never look some people eye to eye. If I look, it's just because he is very beautiful. Like my boyfriend, has very, very beautiful face and very, very cute body. So I looked at him. So this is 4 things that I feel very, I am an alien to the world. And I think every people like me, if the world, I don't know other people, but if the world is full of me, every people in the world is just like aliens walk on the street and in their own heart, and never turn their back, just look forward to what they are interested in, and never turn back to someone that around them. So I don't know whether other people is like me, but I think that I am an alien in the world.